Hello everybody, Ryan the Almighty here, and today I am doing a kind of an update video to the Astocky Team launcher. Basically today we have released version 1.2.0, which includes a number of changes. So I'm going to run through the install process now just to kind of get you acquainted with how it all works now. So first you want to go to astockyteam.com. And up the top here there's this little thing, and basically it's going to tell you about the Astocky Team launcher, and there'll be a download link. Basically click on that, take you to the download page, give you a brief explanation, and this video will be right there. Then you click the download file button. Then it's going to bring up a download prompt, and basically what you want to do is you want to save the Astocky Team launcher.jar file into a folder. So I'm saving it on my desktop, and I'm making a new folder called the Astocky Team launcher. Basically you need to make sure that it's in a folder. If you just put it on your desktop, it's going to make folders and mess everywhere. So basically have it in its own folder. That's the best way to do it. So I'm going to save it in there. And if I open up that folder, you'll see that it's got the Astocky Team launcher.jar there. So before I run it, I'm just going to run through the changes that's happened. Now if you go to the Astocky Team website and you scroll down to the ModPacks forum, there's an Astocky Team launcher forum, and there you can click here for latest updates. And that'll take you to all the latest updates. As you can see, there's been a lot of changes. So if you want to know exactly what's happened, you can pause the video here, or you can go to the link as I explained it there. Alright, so now to run the launcher, you just double click it, and that will start everything up. We start with this new splash screen that's going to show up saying that it's launched and getting ready. Now it's going to create a whole bunch of folders in the background. You can just ignore them for now. And if it's your first time running, it's going to say Minecraft.jar is not found. Press OK to download. Basically, you need to, in the folder where the Astocky Team launcher.jar is, there's a folder called jars. You don't save the Minecraft.jar in the folder, the main folder now. It goes in a folder called jars. So press OK, and it will basically prompt you to download it. Now go to the folder where your Astocky Team launcher.jar is, and go into the jars folder. It's very important that it goes here. If it doesn't go here, you will get a problem. Once that's downloaded, as you can see, the Minecraft.jar is in the jars folder. Press OK, and then it's going to say in order to function properly, Minecraft has to run at least once to get all the required files necessary. So it's going to press OK, and you're going to basically come into here and just log in to Minecraft. And then it's going to basically download everything that Minecraft normally does and get that set up. Now it does this process so that the packs can use the files that it makes to make it easier to install, I suppose you would say. So this might take a while. So I'll come back once this is done. Alright, that's done now. It's going to load up Minecraft and basically quit as soon as it loads up. Then that's it. It's going to take you here where you need to add your login details. These are the same login details as you use to log into Minecraft. Basically this allows for automatic login to the packs so that there's nothing on your end to do. Basically, as it says down the bottom here, your username and password are stored in encrypted files and are only transmitted to Mojang servers and nowhere else. We don't steal your username or passwords. It's all saved and encrypted and only used to log you into Minecraft. So I'm going to put my login in and click save. And it's going to come up and prompt saying logged in successfully, and then the launcher will load up. Now this is going to basically this is your home screen. This basically is going to tell you when a pack updated. So Astocky Pack updated 37 minutes ago, what version it updated to, 1.3.2 revision 1.3.1, and then it's going to tell you if the pack is installed or not, or if it needs an update. This basically just allows you to quickly glance and see what packs have updated and what's installed and what's not. Alright, so let's go through the menu at the top. You got your file, your about's going to show you your about the launcher, just tells you a little bit about it. And then you've also got your clear login details. This is basically going to clear your login details that you put in, so you can log in as someone else or whatever you want. Then we've got the ModPacks menu. This allows you to back up saves for any pack. If you've got a pack installed and you want to back up the saves, either because you're reinstalling it or whatever, basically just click on the pack you want to back up, and what it will do is it will make a file in the backups folder. Now, there's nothing in there at the moment, but if I did make a backup, it would put it there. Next is the create server files. This is new. This basically goes through the process of making a server. So basically it'll allow you to pick a pack, and then it will create a server using all the mods from that pack which are server compatible. Now there's no guarantees that this will work, but if you want to create a server, this is probably going to be the easiest way to do it. It's all done automatically, and all the files are saved. So say I install the server for, say, SolitaryCraft. In the SolitaryCraft folder, once the server was set up, there would be a folder called server, which will allow you to go into that, and there will be a file which will say run SolitaryCraft server. Basically, that once you click that, it will open up the server ready for you to play. Then we got the normal stuff, download all mods. It's going to download every single mod for all the packs. Remove old downloads will basically go through your downloads folder and remove any of the old files which are no longer necessary, which none of the mod packs use. This will save on space and also make it easier when moving the pack to a different place, such as a USB or whatever. And of course, uninstall pack will uninstall the pack completely. You'll lose everything, so make sure you want to do that before you click it. Next is the settings menu with the new compatibility mode and debug mode. Compatibility mode, basically don't enable that unless launching Minecraft is not working. If for whatever reason you can't, when you click on any of these packs it doesn't run Minecraft, enable compatibility mode and see if that helps. Debug mode basically just allows us at the Astocky team to, when we tell you to enable debug mode to help you fix a problem, it will basically create more in-depth logs so that we can actually see it. Pretty much don't enable it unless we tell you to help fix a problem, because it will cause other problems. Then you got your maximum RAM, which now goes up to 8 gig. If you're running a 32-bit system, you'll only be allowed 1 gig. But if you're running a 64-bit system, you'll be allowed as much as you want, or up to 8 gig anyway. And screen resolution basically sets the resolution which Minecraft will open in. Next up is YouTube, just basically links to the Astocky team's YouTube channels. And finally the help menu, which basically gives you the change log for the launcher, help for it, and also for the packs gives you the change log and where to get help, as well as the Astocky team chat room where you can get help or just talk to other people or us. So now to go into the install process, I've got a downloads folder here which has already got a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, let's go through. Once you click a pack to install it, it's going to say that it's not installed and you want to install it now. You click yes to install the pack. Now it's going to go through the process of installing, and it's going to ask if there's optional mods. It'll ask you, say forestry is an optional mod, do you want to install it? If you click yes, it's going to install forestry. If you click no, of course it's not going to install it. So I'm going to install this stuff. No twilight forest, I'll have that. Basically it gives you a, multiple choices on the way you want to run your pack. If you want a certain mod but you don't want another, it lets you do that. So let's get to a download. Now I've already got all these files downloaded, so that's why it's not coming up with the prompt to do it. Once I get to one, which should be Pam's mods. Yep. Basically, if you don't have a file, it's going to ask you to download it. So basically, it's going to say about to download the mod name and the mod version. Press OK to open your web browser. You need to download it. Where your Astocky Team launcher.jar is, there is a folder called Downloads. That's where you put all your downloads. If you put it in any other folder, it won't work. It goes in this Downloads folder right here where the Astocky Team launcher.jar is. That's where it has to go. Make sure it's there. So once you press OK, it's going to open up the website to download it from. And then once you download it, again, make sure it goes in the Downloads folder. There we go. Then once it's downloaded, make sure it's completely finished downloading, press OK, and it will continue. So I'm going to continue installing this stuff. Quick lighting, advanced machines, and there we go, enter storage. And again, we download that to the Downloads folder. Okay, and basically it's going to go through the install process. And that's it. I'm just going to update this and say SolitaryCraft updated to 3.6.1 and up to date. This basically just tells you that your version of SolitaryCraft is up to date. Once you've installed a pack, it's as simple as just clicking on it again and it will launch up Minecraft. Simple as that. For just setting up and downloading what it needs, and then the pack will start to load up. And hopefully it should load up and we should be able to start playing. It does take a little bit, of course, because of all the mods. And there we go. You can go into single player, create a world, and start playing. Running a little bit slow because I'm recording, I think. There we go. And we're in. So yeah, that's pretty much the overall install process, how to install, where to put files for the Astocky Team launcher. Ooh, castle in the sky. Nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's run the launcher again and basically just show you when you click the backup saves. I'm going to say I've been playing SolitaryCraft for a while and I want to back up my saves just in case something happens. I click on it. It's going to say the backup will be this will back up your saves folder for SolitaryCraft. Your saves will be zipped and stored in the backups folder. Backup SolitaryCraft now, yes. It's going to go through the process and come back here once it's done. Now if you go to where your Astocky Team launch.jar is, there is a folder called backups. In there is, you see, SolitaryCraft. It's got 9/10/2012. It's basically the day, the month, and the year which you made the backup, and then it's got the time which you made it. So that was 10:33 and 29 seconds. If you go in there, and there's your saves folder with all the stuff in it. And the last thing I want to take you through is to make a server. Again, we go to ModPacks and create server files. Again, I'm going to do it for SolitaryCraft. And it's going to say this will create server files of SolitaryCraft so that you can run and play on a server of the SolitaryCraft. I have to fix that. I shouldn't say the SolitaryCraft. Then basically click yes. And then it's going to say Minecraft_server.jar not found. Now again, press OK to download. And this goes in the jars folder, the same place where you put Minecraft.jar. Once that's downloaded, press OK. And then it's basically going to go through the same process. It's going to ask ask you all about the optional mods again. Do you want to install this? Do you want to install that? Now you need to make sure that what you install on the server is also what you install on the client. And please also note that some mods aren't server compatible, such as like for SolitaryCraft, a few of the mods aren't compatible. So you've just got to make sure that you don't install those on the client side. So let's go through. There probably will be information on the Astocky Team forums basically telling you which mods are and aren't compatible, I'm sure. So basically we're going to go through and install them all. There we go, that should be it. Yep, and what comes back here, it means it's done. So if we go into the SolitaryCraft folder, there is a server folder, and in there is everything you need to launch the server. Basically click the launch SolitaryCraft server.bat and it's going to start up the server. So if we then go to the Astocky Team launcher and I load up SolitaryCraft, might just make this screen a little bit smaller. Basically, this will allow me to connect to my computer to play on a server of SolitaryCraft. Of course, you can connect to other servers that are running SolitaryCraft ModPack, or any of the ModPacks actually. But again, compatibility, it may or may not work. It depends on the mods in the pack and how it's all configured and everything. So if we go to multiplayer and we connect to 127.0.0.1, which is the address for my computer, we click join and it should let me in. There we go. Basically I'm playing on a server now, and if I invited other people to join, they would be able to join and play with me. So that's the basics of the launcher and how to run everything and get it working. So I'm going to stop the server. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, please go post them in the forums, which is astockyteam.com. Or you can of course go to the help menu here and get support for the launcher or get support for any of the packs. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hopefully this has been a bit more clearer on how to use the launcher for those who were having issues. So yeah, version 1.2.0 of the launcher is out now, so go and get it. The link's in the description and enjoy. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you all later. Bye.